Hello, my name's Chad. A big welcome to seeing another one of my videos. So today I'm going to talk about the music band Wham. They were very big between 1982 to 1986. In the band we had Andrew Risley and George Michael and Pepsi and Shirley. They have now recently brought a documentary out all about the history of Wham. And as well, they actually have brought out a special collection CD box set of all their hits. But I've been collecting music for many years, and I had quite a lot of them the old-fashioned way of 7-inch singles. But I was looking online the other day where I needed a couple to complete my set, and it was actually quite cheap, so I have now completed. So we're going to start from the very beginning with the first album, was called Fantastic. The second album was called Make It Big. It was only officially 2 studio albums, and they decided to go their own way in 1986, so they decided to bring the greatest hits out. And the album was called The Final, and this is actually a double album. It's got some posters inside. They have brought the CD out as well, but the CD is actually short of about 9 minutes. So you got a lot of 12 inches of the greatest hits they ever done. Then the singles. So this is the first single. I got it on 12 inch. This was the US remix of the Wham Rap Enjoy Yourself Do the special remix USA version. I think it's been released a couple of times under different versions, but this is the only version I've got. So then you have the first single on 7-inch single was Young Guns, Go For It, and the B-side was Go For It. Then the second single came out, was called Bad Boys, and the B-side was called Bad Boys Instrumental version. If you was in a fan club of Wham, you would have got a special single for Christmas. And I didn't realise until I looked online that it was available on eBay, and I believe it's a very record collection, so I'm glad I got it. It's just them talking, Andrew Ridgely and George Michael and the rest of the band, and then on the ends of B-side they're talking about doing a Christmas song. Then you had Club Tropicana come out with a B-side called Blue Armed in Love. And then the next single was Club Fantastic Megamix. And the B-side was called Raise Your Light, the instrumental remix version. There you go. And of course, everybody was at school, or I was in 1984, for Young Guns. So not Young Guns, Wham, Wake Me Up Before You Go. There you go. And the B-side was called Wake Me Up Before You Go Instrumental. And I actually got the 12-inch version as well. There you go, that's a 12-inch version. But you actually got Extra Sun. You got the Rays of the Sunshine recorded live at the Tube. Then, this was actually fishy. I know it's a Wham song, but for some reason it was just called George Michael, but it was a Wham song called Careless Whisper. And that is not in the box set that's been released. And the B-side was called Careless Whisper Instrumental version. And then you had Wham Freedom. And the B-side was called Freedom Instrumental. So then you had Christmas, Last Christmas released. It was a double A side, but it was released twice, and I'm going to explain to you why it was released twice. When this came out, it came out in come to number 2, because Band-Aid was number one, and of course George Michael was on there as well. So the royalty from this single decided to go put to Band-Aid for money for Ethiopia. And the B-side was called Everything She Wants. It lasted 5 minutes 7 seconds. But the record company decided to re-release it again. I'm not sure if this way round or that way round, but whatever, it was released again. But this time, the other way round. So Everywhere She Was remix was the first A-side, and the double A-side was Last Christmas. But that version of Everywhere She Was actually a little bit longer, and it lasts for 5 minutes and 32 seconds, about 10 seconds more. Then you had I'm Your Man. And the B-side was called Do It Right. And of course, the very ever last single. Oh, before I forget, Last Christmas was released on 12-inch, and I got that one as well. Find it. Sorry about a delay. I'm not going to do the. Okay, here we are. Called Last Christmas, the Pudding Mix, and that lasts for 6 minutes and 47 seconds. And then you had the Blue Arms in Love Again, but recorded in China live at 5 minutes 53 seconds. And then you had Everywhere She Wants Again. So that was the 12-inch single of Last Christmas. Then we come to the very, very last single what Wham ever released. It was a double single with 4 songs. So the first one was Edge of Heaven. Then you had Wham Rap 86. Then you had Battle Stations. And Where Does Your Heart Go? And that was the last single ever made by Wham. It's hard to believe. So their music is now over 40 years old and we're still playing it now. So from me, Chad, thank you very much for watching my video on my collection of Wham. I hope you enjoyed it. You can still go out and buy all these 7-inch singles and 12-inch on eBay. Some are quite cheap and some are quite expensive. But I hope you like my collection. From me, Chad, until my next video, have a good day. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.